came across a question,
It's just so much. Because it's just like, it's, um, I kind of, sort of have a testimony. It's not, my mom would probably call it my testimony, but I don't know if it's really, really a test. I mean, it could have led
I
me
think-
down the wrong path. Maybe it was testimony, because I could have been in a place where I didn't want to be, in a place that wasn't safe. It's funny, I never talk about it to people, because it's not, no, I don't know. I guess I wasn't proud of it,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me, I understand. I had plenty of
so,
those.
no one really knows. Okay, I guess I have one. I guess we're ready.
You do? Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, hi. This is Campus Corner with Morgan Tracy J, and I'm here with,
Peyton Thomas,
and she is a.
junior here at Langston University.
And the question I'm asking her is, what happened or what situation in your life allowed you to know that God is real? And here is her answer.
So, back in high school, I partook on, smoking weed, and it wasn't really any reason why I did that. I just did it to do it. I wasn't going through anything. There was no trauma in my life that made me go to this, but I just did it. Friends were doing it, and after a while, I just kind of partook in it myself.
I understand.
And so at some point, I were given prescribed pain pills because of my wisdom teeth. I had got them taken out, and so I needed, the pain pills.
That makes
obviously,
sense.
for all the pain afterwards. And I guess this was a time where I wasn't around marijuana. Like, maybe my friends who were smoking weren't available. They weren't around me. I couldn't get to it, whatever. Cause I never had it just on my own. They would,
Supply
come to me
it,
with it, and we blah, blah, blah. And so I guess knowing that those pills that I were taking, that were prescribed to me from my dentist, kind of gave me that high feeling.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I started to abuse my medicine, and I would take it even though I was not feeling any pain.
Yeah.
And why am I getting teary-eyed?
It's okay. It's okay. That's why it's a testimony. Because look at you today. You know what I mean? It's okay.
Okay, so my brother, he had the same issue with his wisdom teeth, and so he was prescribed medicine as well.
Yeah.
So what I did when all my medicine was gone, I kind of snooped around and I found my brother's. Sorry, I don't know what I mean.
No, it's okay.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's okay.
And I took my brother's medicine, and my mom, she had asked about it. She would kind of ask, like, she would just say things like, "Where's Jamie's medicine? Why is it his his teeth weren't hurting that much, so he only took a few? How did it all go down?" And I wouldn't say anything, of course. I wouldn't lie, but I would just kind of be like, well, I guess I kind of did lie. I said, "Oh, I don't know what happened to it."
Yeah.
And at the moment, I didn't think I was abusing the pills at all. I just thought, well, I knew it was wrong.
Yeah.
I felt wrong. I knew it was wrong. I knew, Peyton, if your parents knew this, they would be mortified.
Yeah.
If your friends knew this, they would be like, "Peyton, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Are you okay?" And so one day, my mom just comes into the room, and she just says, "Peyton, be honest with me." And I'm like, "Okay." And she's like, do you smoke? And I said, I do, yes. And she was just, she went ballistic. She went crazy. And the thing was, it wasn't even like it wasn't like an anger feeling at first. At first, it was just like she was so hurt. Like, she
Yeah.
I mean, she was yelling, but it was more like she was yelling and crying at the same time.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand why. I guess me just being like, yeah, it's just weed, no big deal. I'm just sitting there like, Mom, it's not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. So that was just about the marijuana. She had
Yeah.
no idea
About the pills.
And so I think she asked me about that too because my brothers were
Running low.
Yeah. And I think she did say, so what about the pills? And I said, I took them. And she just absolutely lost it. And that's when I broke down.
Yeah.
I seen how she was acting and the things she was saying. And so honestly, the thing with it is that I just went in the bathroom and I just remember feeling so bad after not feeling anything, after feeling like it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal. And I feel like in that moment God convicted me. Like he brought my mom to me and he made her see what I was doing so that I could stop. It was for me.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't good. This was just so you know, this was the day before I came to Langston. This was I was gonna be a freshman. So this was the exact day before I was leaving and going to school. I know 100% I would have came here.
And
I would have met people and I would have started smoking.
Mm-hmm.
I would have maybe found some pills.
Yeah.
Maybe I was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's amazing how it was the day before, and she had never asked me. She said she never asked Peyton, you smoke weed or what? So it was so crazy that it was just so like sudden like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, when I was crying, whatever, I don't know. I was praying to God, and He was telling me like it's okay, but I want you to stop.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do it. I don't want you to continue to do this because it may lead you somewhere where you don't want to be. And I prayed, I made a promise, so I'll never smoke weed again because at that moment I was so much pain and I was so embarrassed. Like to God, I was so embarrassed like of myself, and I felt so ashamed. And I just said, I'll never ever do it again. I'll never smoke again, and I'll never take pills ever again. And I said that, and so I made that promise because I knew if I made the promise, I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
If I didn't make the promise to God, it could have came up and maybe I would have done it.
Yeah.
Still been guilty, but maybe I would have done it.
Yeah.
Making that promise was like, I know for sure I'm absolutely not gonna do it. And so I guess for me that could be, I guess I consider it, my testimony, because there are a lot of my peers who do these things.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure just like me, they thought it was no big deal.
Yeah.
The thing is, it started from marijuana and it went to pills.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it could have went next.
Yeah.
And my grades were definitely slacking. I completely stopped doing classwork. Like, I stopped doing my work altogether. I was not studying. I was barely going to class. I don't really know how I graduated. I guess senior year I kind of just was like, Peyton, get it together. And senior year I kind of just did what I could to get out. But honestly, it was a dark time. I didn't realize it at the moment, but I'm glad I went through it because now I don't do that anymore. And it could have just had me somewhere where I didn't want to be. And that's like my testimony.
Oh, that was so good. You did so good.
Sorry about the crying.
No, I feel like that's exactly what this is, just to make you think, and I think it went far past what I even expected. So you did so good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.